Good evening, and welcome back to Mage Quest. I'm Odi Operandus. On today's episode, we're going to do some more work in our Hedge Mage Quest line, do some more rune crafting with the Adventurer's Amulet stuff. So let's get going. Alright, so last time, we worked on making our zombie army here, our minion army here, and they're going to be put to good use soon here. We need to do a few more things, though, before we really put them in a big battle. I'm also curious to see if they can hold weapons. Let me take a look here quick, and just make us a quick sword up, and see if we can maybe equip them with something cool. Let's grab a couple of iron, and a stick if I have it. So let's equip our stuff here. And I'll throw in some extraneous stuff I don't need, like this. Put this in here, for instance. Close those out. Okay, cool. So we'll make ourselves a sword here quick, just to see if they can equip anything. I don't think they can, but I'd rather find out for sure. So if we can deck out our army with some weapons, it would be amazing, and have them up their power game. All right, let's just throw this down. See if they pick it up like a mob would. Let's see. Nope, doesn't seem to want to pick it up. All right, so good to know. Good to know. Can anybody pick it up? No. I wonder if they have the arms they have make a difference. He's a zombie. Our zombie should be able to pick stuff up. Yeah, probably not. Okay, so not that cool. There are other ways we can build to our army, and I think we might do those in the future here. But for now, that will be put on hold here. We got other things to do today. So we're doing the Hedge Mage quest line here still. We did a couple things with this last time. We just need creating a library, which is going to take some time to find all the mobs that are involved in that. Summoning wolves, cave spiders, zombie pigmen, and witches, and the Blazestorm book, getting the Respawn book, which I believe comes from Enderman, and the Teleport book also comes from Enderman, so we're gonna need a lot of them, and Wither skeletons obviously too. So everything we need to kill comes off of those. The other thing we can do is some of this more of this Adventurer's Amulet stuff here. There is this quest called Booking It. There are a lot of things to learn about this magical path. Good thing you don't have to keep it all in your head. So this is our textbook for the let's do Adventurer's Guide here. So Adventurer's book here. Let's see, it requires a rune of crafting plus the book. Okay, so that's why the reward is a rune of crafting here, because we have to consume the one we just made. So we'll do that actually. I thought we were getting an extra one here, but I guess not. Nobody's need any kind of book. I have a book sitting around. Or do I even have one? Feels like something I would have just sitting around here. Yeah, sure enough. All right, so put that together with this. And we made it. Okay, so we'll go talk to this and claim reward. Now we got one of those back, and now we have the book here. So let's see what this book says, what this book is all about, and why we'd want this. So, Adventurer's Amulets is a mod for Minecraft. Uses Baubles API to actually add extra trinkets and amulets to the game. I already knew that. Charge is the unit of power for all wearable items in Adventurer's Amulets. Every type of bauble charges in a different way. Okay, cool. Good to know. Windmaker's items will gain charge if they're above Y200. Infernal, chain charge if you're in a hot place, or if you're burning. Aquatic, gain charge in the water. Floral, gain charge whilst you're in direct sunlight. Okay. Transposing items will gain charge whilst you're in the end. Frostbitten gains charge while you're in the cold. Earthbound is in a cave, and Fairy, as long as you will consumes illuminated pixie dust in your inventory. Okay, cool. So crafting for belts, if we already made this part of it. And how to crafting here, and then to get a, let's see, this is to make another rune like we did. Okay, so this tells us what we can make now. Okay, so if we want to make lava, which is something I mentioned last time as a good substitute for our blood magic thing, we just need netherrack, which is fairly cheap to do. We just need a way to place that netherrack, and then we can actually produce infinite lava for ourselves. We can also make cloud blocks by making, cloud blocks are gonna be kind of useful. We can do cloud blocks by doing just wool around it, which is great. That actually is pretty cheap to make cloud blocks. We'll do that for sure. We can make it daytime, we can make it nighttime, we can blank slate, we already done that. A belt slate, so we can make more belts. Rings, pendants, focus, I have to do a lot of research in this here quick. Eagle wings, I got a few of these. Cloud in the bottle. So I'll look at all this stuff later here. And let's take a look at some more quests here then. So we can do running wild, which is transmutation is using the craft rune is a good start, but if you could make elemental nexi and place them in the world, you'd have access to effects like perimeter defense. even against flyers, unlimited irrigation, short range teleportation, even the ability to farm in the nether. So we need building blocks. So we surround a crafting altar with alternating obsidian and cobblestone for an inert rune. I think we've done this already. Didn't we do that already with the obsidian and the cobblestone? Let's take a look here quick. Maybe it was smooth stone. Let's take a look here quick. So 4 of those, and then we need 4 obsidian, which I'm sure I have some from last time we went looking around for it. I just don't know where I would have put it. Ah, we have tons of it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it says alternating these like so. So put those in the corners and put these on the sides. Click it. And we get an inert rune. Okay, so this is different than before. Now we can consume this to get the quest taken care of. Oh, we need 4 of them. Okay. So, manual detect. No, it didn't like that. Okay, maybe we need all 4 first. So actually we'll need some more obsidian then. I'll just take a moment here and gather up everything I'll need and make the 4 inert runes and see what happens after that. All right, so we got the final one crafting right now. And we are finished. Let's pick those back up and toss our cobblestone away again because I don't need that much sitting on me. Oops. Well, fix that later. And let's take a look and see what the next quest is going to be here. So we got that taken care of. Now we do elemental attunement. Functional blocks are based upon bricks tuned to appropriate elemental essence. Craft 8 stone bricks around a pure seed. You'll have bricks that are visually appealing and humming with power. So this is Floral Bricks. Okay, so we need a pure seed, which, let's see, your pure seeds are vines surrounded by pure seeds, or, well, that helps. Okay, so we need any kind of saplings, any different kind of saplings around some seeds. Okay, so it doesn't look like we need anything particular. What do we have a lot of? Maybe it'll work with all of one kind. It looked like it was all different, but we'll see what happens here. Let's grab some seeds out of, I don't know where I might have some. In here maybe? There's some. And at the very least we have some more saplings in here if this doesn't work. So we'll go like this, and we'll go like this. Ah, pure seeds, there we go. And let's take a look and see what it says now. So, pure seeds surrounded by 8 bricks. So we need, wait. Craft 8 stone bricks around a pure seed. Okay, we can do that. We need 8 stone bricks then. Which I might have crafted already. Cooked up, so to speak. There we go. Grab those and then put these around this to make some cool blocks. Nope, that's not right. Didn't work. Why didn't it work? Pure seeds, okay. Let's see. Did the pure seeds not have the charge? Because it looks like they had a charge to them. Let's take a look here quick. So it looks like we put stuff around them, they charge up. We might need to have them charged in order to make something here. Let's take a look here quick. No, it doesn't need to be. 64 floral bricks surrounding this, yeah. That should work. To make 64 floral bricks, I wonder if we do need to have it charged. Let's do it. Let's charge it up here. We need to put, so we can put grass block around it, apparently. So we'll do this. We'll put the grass block around it and charge it up. Nope, that's not doing it either. What the heck? Let's take a look at some more crafting here. Uses for this. Shaped crafting. Let's take a look at the book here quick and see if it tells us any clues for us. Craft 8 stone bricks around a pure seed and you'll have bricks that are visually and appealing and humming with power. It does not give us any clues as to what to do with this. So let's, Alright, so I did some collecting off camera here, and I was just looking at the recipes for this, and it looked like it's starting out small there, and then it's getting bigger there, and then it's getting bigger here. So was thinking that it needs to be worked up. So I grabbed some vines here and tested it, and indeed it does work. Now will it do more? No, it won't. So we need to do some things in order here in order to get it on the same level. Let's try dirt. See, now dirt brings it up even higher. So we have to keep adding things that are the right things to it to improve them to the right level here. So we add dirt, we add vines, we need mushrooms next. Okay, do I have 24 mushrooms? Ugh, that one's gonna be a tough one. We're gonna need a lot of things here, which I think is actually one of our next quests here. So let's go take a look here quick and go look at the Floral Arrangement. So it requires us to get vines, oak saplings, dandelions, and mushrooms. We got everything else here, but we need the 24 mushrooms. So let's go on a big old adventure here out into the wilds here and see if we can find some mushrooms. We'll go far and wide until we can collect enough. At the very least, we can actually just plant some on the ground and grow them up and get them that way maybe. So let's find some red mushrooms around here maybe that we can grab quick. We'll also need dandelions and the red flowers, I think. Do we need red flowers too? Nope, just the mushrooms and dandelions. Okay, so we can grab the dandelions, no problem. Grab 4 of those and complete that portion of it. I think it's only 4 we'll need for this. Let's see. Yep, that's completed. Now we just need 24 mushrooms. So I think probably the most efficient way of doing this is to see if we can have any. Oh, actually, there's one over here. We can just punch this to death, and we'll get lots of mushrooms that way. So there we go, perfect. So we'll just keep punching this. We'll get some mushrooms this way. It's a slow and tedious process, but we have a couple upgrades that should help us, like our speed. Is that giving us anything? Yeah, we get 4. Okay, we're on the right track. I think if we knock this whole thing down, we'll be able to get enough, and then if not, we'll grow some more if it's still not enough. But this should provide enough for us, I think. Alright, so we should have enough now. We have 41. Awesome. So I had to take down a couple mushroom plants here. One was not cutting it. And now that we have this, can we plant this again? There we go. Gotta be find a nice dim area to plant it. So let's head back home here now. And we can actually start doing the next step here, which is to place mushrooms around the pure seeds. Hopefully we only have to do this once, man. If we have to charge these pure seeds up like this every single time to get more and more, that's going to be quite tedious. So hopefully we don't have to do too many of these, but we'll find out here. Let's go up here where there's a crafting table, and then we'll use it to charge our pure seeds. So let's take a look here quick and see it works. All right, cool. So what's the next step then after that? We did that. The next step is to do apples around it, and we have apples. Oh no. You took all my apples? Oh god, you ate all those apples. I had like a stack of them. And now I switched to birch over there, so we don't have any more apples. Oh man. Alright, we're gonna have to grow some trees here quick then and cut them down. There's 2. Anything else? Can we get lucky with any more? Of course not. Alright, so I'm gonna send these golems out to chop down some more trees for me to get more apples, I think. And I'll be right back after we get it completed. Turns out I had 10 apples in my witchery chest here all along, so we're all set there now. Let's charge up these pure seeds one more time with the apples. And we've got the completed pure seeds. Okay, cool. So let's take a look at our book, and that does it for that. Purification is to create 2 pure seeds and 1 pure dandelion. How do we make a pure dandelion? Let's take a look and see where that might be. Pure dandelion. Okay, so it requires the same exact process again for all of those. Now that we have a little bit more experience with this, we can do this though. Let's go vines. 1. No. Let's see here quick. There must be a first step to it. Okay, so first is the saplings. Okay, so we'll put the saplings around it to create 1. We can do this. Okay, let's go like this. That creates 1 pure dandelion. And then we'll put around it, we'll put the vines. Upgrade it once. Put the grass blocks to upgrade it twice. And then put the, what do we have next? The mushrooms. Ooh, where did I put those? Oh, I put them inside of the house because I was thinking we were done with it, but we're not. And we need 4 pure daisies. We're gonna need a lot more of these things. If that's the case, if we need 4 of these, we need a lot more of everything here. So let's go take a look here quick and see what the quest book says. It needs 1 pure daisy and 2 pure seeds. Okay, we can do that, no problem. We'll grab another seed here quick and start making both these at once, actually. And we have everything. Yeah, luckily we've collected a lot of stuff here, so we're pretty good. We are out of apples again though, so we'll need apples momentarily for this. And All right, so these two are almost ready to go. Let's put the mushrooms away now. And anything else we might not need. Let's go see how our golems are doing as far as crafting over here. Or not crafting, but chopping down wood. See, there's a lot of apples sitting around. Almost no apples sitting around. Of course. And this guy does not want to put anything away all of a sudden. He only wants to put the one he's standing on away. That's no good. Alright, so we gotta get him to switch off because I don't want him to waste all this wood here. Is there anything up top here, maybe? No. Okay, so I think it's just a waiting game for now. We'll have to wait a couple minutes to see if we can get ourselves any more apples from these guys here. So I'll be right back. Alright, so I got some apples now. We got 18 of them. I wanted to get a third set of pure seeds going here too, just because we might need them for crafting here. I'm foreseeing some opportunities to use these for crafting here in the future, so I'm going to make a couple more of these if I can. But we'll do what's necessary with the quest here first of all. So this should take care of the quest. The pure daisy and the 2 pure seeds. Can't stack them for some reason, but that's okay. Wasn't really expecting to. And let's take a look for our quest book. I threw it in here, yeah. Doing a little mining here while I was waiting for the apples to get going here. And we got 2 apples remaining. Let's throw those into there for now. And I have a zombie someplace here. I have no idea where he might be though. I'm gonna walk away. I'm just gonna slowly back away. Anyways, let's take a look at the quest book here. Let's see, it was underneath. I logged out and logged back in here, so that's what we reset here now. Let's see. Running Wild, we were working on this, Floral Bricks. We're also working on the Floral Arrangement, it was called here. Plants are a conduit to the power of life itself. House Palmar of the Guild recognizes the truth, but chooses to ignore much of what can be done with that energy. We will enchant your ring with this life energy, which you can use to strengthen your body. Okay, so the infusion is the next step here. We place the mundane ring in the center of your crafting table, and then place a dandelion above it, representing the power of the sun, the seeds beside it for the fertile lands, and 3 flowers below it, symbolizing growth. While you wear it, the resulting ring with sunlight will empower it and be converted into a shield against damage. This is only of the simplest artifacts. Do you now see what fools the guild are? I do. There's a lot of cool things we can do with this. So yeah, I'm excited. Let's do this thing. So I don't think we need to craft it outside here. It just charges in the sunlight. So we need the ring. Where did I do with that mundane ring? Here it is, mundane ring. And we need the pure daisy, the dandelions, and then the 2 completed pure seeds. And that seems like that should do the trick. Oh, 3 flowers of any of the other type here. So we need 3 specific flowers below it. We don't need dandelions. I don't know why this has us picked up 4 dandelions there, because we don't need 4 dandelions. We need random flowers. So where'd that go again here? We need the floral ring. We need red tulips, ox eyes, basically nothing but the standard. With the dandelions won't work, but it looks like if we could find tulips or anything else, any vanilla flowers will work, just not the ones we have, of course. That's Botania. That is Botania. Let's go take a look. There's a field over here. Field of flowers. And this is our new flower power. So now it's going to provide defense for us. This is part of the, it'll go in the bauble slot here. Slot. Let's see. Another node. What's this node? 26 fire. Oh, I might need that. We'll come back for that one. Let's go pink flower. I can always find these flowers when I don't need them. And then when I finally need them, oh, we got a hobgoblin. Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Misty yellow flowers. So many. Here we go. Oxeye. Oxeye daisy. We can't use dandelions, but we can use oxeye if we find more of them. Here's one. Right? Yeah. And one more. Of any type. We can use these over here, I think. Alright, we've got what we need now. That should do it. Okay, let's take these back home. And we can do some crafting with them. And see how this works. So apparently what I was reading is that the floral ring will provide a shield for us. It'll do, I think it's a absorption of 5. So 5 damage absorption, and then after that it'll break. But it won't break, it'll recharge in the sunlight. So all we need to do is go outside and let it recharge, and we can have a never-ending personal shield here, which will be kind of cool. So let's go craft it up. And let's, oh my god, we're making a huge mess here. My other golem died here. I accidentally killed the collecting golem here, so I might need to take both of them down for them until I get this all fixed up here. But the apples came back at least. So that's good. We got 9 apples again, so I can do these last set of seeds here. That we'll do really quick here. Let's get the last set of seeds so we can do one more quest today. And pured seeds. Okay, cool. So let's get this crafted here. Let's take it over here. Oh, I could use the crafting table back at the other place here, but it goes pure seeds on the left and right, ring in the middle, pure daisy up top, pure dandelion up top. The other ones you go here, and we got the floral ring. So current tier, ooh, tiers. How do we upgrade this? We'll absorb 5 hearts. Okay, so take it out in the sunlight here and see if it starts to charge. Let's equip it and see if it maybe needs to be equipped. So let's go back to the bulb. Actually, go to Art Adventures. I love this thing. This is the, oh man, I forget what this mod is called. It's gonna escape me right now, but basically we can equip magical rings and stuff here. We want the band of mana or the band of aura. We probably want the band of mana because we have all these mana tools. That's one thing that we have with mana tools. We can't get rid of them ever, kind of thing. But if we're in a situation where we might need some different kinds of armor, maybe we'll need to craft those too here. So let's see. We got the floral ring, and it says charge is 500. Meaning it's fully charged, I think. And as you can see, that has extra hearts down below there. So there's that hearts above my hearts. And so now I have 5 hearts of absorption on top of my already nice health here. So that's awesome, actually. And if it says tier 1, so I'm thinking that maybe there's a way to upgrade this. So I think we can do is leave this in our pack. Once it's charged up here, we can just equip it as needed if we're getting into a battle or something like that. Let's see if there's a way we can check if there's a way to upgrade these things. Maybe you can do 10 hearts of absorption. Or we just equip 2 of them maybe. At the very least. So there's one more thing. We got the one quest done here. Let's take a look and see. There was another quest we were doing today. We got the infusion done and we can get, 4 gold ingots. I want those for sure because we're so low on gold all the time here. I don't care what that prize was or that reward bag would have been. The 4 gold ingots are harder to come by than anything else in the game here right now. So we'll throw those to our collection. Let's see if we can just do it like this. Yeah, it works. Cool. And then let's take a look and see. There was one more here today. It was Ruining Wild, building blocks, and then we need the Floral Arrangement. So we need to craft 8 stone bricks around a pure seed, which we just created here. And now we have the bricks. We have the bricks on us, and this should make 64 floral bricks. Let's take a look here quick. Yes, floral bricks, 64. So these are special? Yeah, they look different. We can use them for, I don't know if they look good necessarily, but it's different for sure. They break super easy. But we can use them for other things here too. So we can use them to craft the floral garden, for instance. The floral garden requires pure daisies and pure seeds and 1 pure daisy. Oh man, we're gonna do a lot there in order to get that stuff here. Let's take a look and see if the quest is completed now or if it wants us to make a floral garden here as well. Oh, it does. Okay, so surround your inert rune with grassy dirt and it will absorb the herbal power, becoming a floral rune. Craft 4 floral bricks with 4 pure daisies and a pure dandelion to get the floral garden. If you place the floral rune under the garden, it will act as the power source, and it'll act as part in the garden will allow you to plant any crop anywhere without water. It'll also greatly increase the speed of growth. So we can actually vanilla seeds and saplings only work with this. Okay, so we can actually get a nice little garden here that is kind of like a free version of the egg reincarnation here. And maybe we can use them in conjunction and make an even better farm over here. So I think that's gonna have to wait because I don't have to make another pure daisy today. Even though we might have the means to do it quick, we have to make like 4 pure daisies or 4 pure seeds though. So I think it's going to be a bit of a process here because this is a gigantic mess. First of all, we got to get the golem going over here. So I think that's going to be a project for next time or between episodes here. We got a couple more quests done. We got our first bauble from Adventure's Amulets. There is one I really want to get soon here, which would be a ring that allows flight, which would be super huge for us. Oh man, it looks like we're going those directions here now. It's gonna have us create all those things, man. So yeah, this will be interesting. We'll have to do this very, very soon. It's gonna take time, but this is the one I think we want. This will be the air one, I think. Hopefully it's the flight one. Let's see. Is it? Is that what we're doing? Windmaker's Ring? I think that's what it is. I think it's flight. So we'll have to try that soon here. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for this episode. We got a couple things done here. We got a ring crafted. I'll be back with a new thing next time. We'll try out a different mod and continue on our quest here. So I've been Modi. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back for more next time. If you enjoyed this episode and the series, please let me know via likes or comments, and I'll see you guys back next time for more. Have a good night.